Hey guys, it's Gary back for another legal tip on why your client's mortgage payment might have just gone up. So, if you represented a buyer in 2021, it is the time of year where you start getting these calls saying, "Hey, my monthly payment just went up on my mortgage." And your buyer client typically is mad at the lender thinking they're pulling something over on them, or the attorney forgot to collect something, or you, the agent, forgot to tell them something about how the bills were going to change. None of that's what happened. It's all about escrows. And so, under RESPA, the Real Estate Settlement Procedures Act, it covers how escrows are done. Now, a lot of agents misquote RESPA all the time, and anytime they don't like something, they say it's a violation of RESPA. RESPA really doesn't cover a lot of what agents say it covers. It covers illegal referrals. You may not pay for somebody to refer business to you other than another licensed agent. You can pay a referral, but you can't pay anybody else. And secondly, Regulation X under RESPA 1024.17A talks about escrow accounts. Back in the day, a lender could just do whatever they wanted with escrows. They would take 18, 24, 30 months of taxes and hold it basically as a hedge against you not paying. If you didn't pay, they should apply the money they were holding for taxes. RESPA came in and said, no, we're going to have a calculation and tell you what the maximum numbers you can hold, and you can't hold more than that at any time. So what RESPA does under Section B of this statute is it requires an annual escrow account statement to be done within 30 days of the end of the escrow account computation year. So when the year ends for the escrows for that lender, they have to go within 30 days and do an account analysis. Every single year they do that. So if your client just bought a house in 2021, this is the first time the escrow account analysis is being done because the taxes in South Carolina are due by January 15th of the year for the previous year. So in January 15, 2022, we were paying the 2021 taxes. So in South Carolina, we also have point of sale, meaning that if my house is being taxed at $100,000 today, and the taxes haven't been changed in 5 years, and then I sell it to you for 150, the new tax basis is going to be 150. And so the taxes will go up because prices in South Carolina are going way up. So at this point, when your client does this escrow analysis, the taxes have changed, thus the escrows are going to change. Same thing happens when they pay escrows. If they pay taxes and homeowners insurance and there's any deficiency, that also triggers the requirement to do another escrow analysis. And when they do the escrow analysis, if it's short, they'll give your client a couple of options. Your client can pay a lump sum to make the number correct, or they can usually spread that out over 12 or 24 months. So if they're $1,200 short, they'll let them spread that out over 24 months and pay $50 a month till they get caught up. But it's also going to result in their payment going up, meaning their monthly payment, because their taxes have now increased. So they've got to increase the escrows for that to happen. So one thing you might want to proactively do is go back and look at all the buyers you closed with in 2021 and make a telephone call and say, hey, you're probably going to get an escrow analysis. Let me explain what that is and why that's happened. Hey, it'd even be good to do it as a bomb video like this so that your client can watch it multiple times and maybe show it to some of their friends, and you can get more marketing off of it. So it's an excellent time to reach out to your clients, explain escrow analysis, talk to them about what's happening so that they'll be prepared for it. And so they won't wig out, freak out, and start yelling at the lender that somehow the lender took advantage of them. So it's a great marketing tool for you. But now you understand that issue. So when it happens and somebody calls you, you don't have to say, well, I don't know, talk to your lender. You can explain that it's probably an escrow issue where the taxes have either gone up, the homeowner's insurance have gone up. But once every year, your lender has to do an escrow analysis. And if it's a penny off, they got to redo it. And that happens for the life of that loan as long as they're holding escrow. Hope that explains that to you, and hope it gives you a good reason to reach out to your client. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you again next week.